Yeah, good day to you, all my viewers, to all my listeners. You're all welcome to Mikey's FX Academy. Yeah, as a place to be, as a place to be, as a friendly place to be where we mentor you to a professional level. You can, reach us on this WhatsApp number on the screen. Chat me whenever you need um, informations on how to set up your system, how to go about your trade and the likes. Today's video, I actually wanted us to look into this topic. How to make the forex market, trading volatility 751x. Volatility 751x is I'm actually using that as my case study, and how to make use of indicators on our chart. Majority of us don't actually know how to make use of indicators. Like the way some people will say, they say indicators are lagging tools. They are not supposed to you're not supposed to trade with them. But I want to assure you and I want to guarantee you that indicators with a very good indicator on your chart can actually do very well. You can actually do very well in the forex market if you know how to use indicators. You can actually do very well because um, as you can see, I am a very big fan of indicator, and it has been working for me. It has been working for me. Please, I want you to do me a favor. You can, subscribe to my channel. If you are new to this channel, just hit the subscribe button. You can like this video if it's of a great value to you. You can like it, subscribe, and turn on the notification button so that on your system or your device you'll be the first to be notified whenever informations that are useful to you are dropped on this channel, because we always give out good and useful informations. Now, this is volatility 751x. I want to introduce to us how to set up indicators, how to use indicators, and how they actually work on the trend, or how they actually work on charts. But first of all, before I proceed, I want to advise us, if you are into forex trading, if you are a newbie, if you are a professional, if you are an intermediate trader, please, the best way to do your TA, which is your technical analysis, is getting a device, a laptop or a desktop, computer, where you can actually do your technical analysis. You get to actually get the trend direction, the flow of the trend, and to actually get positive results daily. you know like we all know, the forex market is the biggest market, is the largest market in the world, no doubt about that. So many people have really actually made it trading in the forex. Some are actually stinkingly rich, via forex. Some are actually broke via forex. It all depends on what you actually want, to get from the market. But I assure you, if you have a good system, you have a system where you can actually do your technical analysis daily, I bet you can actually make good money, from the forex market, because it's the largest place, it's the biggest place to actually trade. And if you know what you're doing, I bet you actually go far. Now, this is the volatility 751x, and we're actually at the monthly time frame. As you can see, this is how the monthly time frame is. As you can see, let me zoom this a little, and you see how price has been dumping for months. If we are to count, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 months. Price fell all the way down, and you started seeing the small candles, consolidation and stuff like that. So I want to introduce the indicators. Like I said, this some people don't actually like using indicators, but I really find my way around them. I find useful, you know I find the indicators very useful to me, and I want to show you how to make good use of them so that you can actually you know make money out of trading with these indicators. Mostly, if you have a PC, you actually see the lights, you see that that positivity or trading with the indicators. Now, this is how to set indicators on the MT5. If you have the desktop, you have your laptop, you can just go and download the Deriv MT5 on your PC. As you can see, this is a live account. This is a live account. This is my details. Now, this is how to set up the indicator on your charts. Now, this is, you go to navigator, And first of all, we're going to set up the RSI, and this is it. You go to indicators, and this is our RSI. You click on the RSI. This mine is already, set. Naturally, the settings for the RSI came with period 14, but I actually like leaving mine at period 7. This one helps me to get, the actual trend direction, or the things I actually wanted to see for the RSI before I enter a trade. And I like setting mine at typical price HLC/3. This is how I actually like placing my RSI, and I pick a color of my choice. Due to this white screen, I chose a dark blue, color for my RSI, and I place my level on the lines to be the level 2. Then this is my level on the RSI. The thickness, this is the thickness, this is the style. If you are using a PC, this is like the style. Now this is the level. My level, I have a level 20, which is the oversold region. I have a level 80, which is the overbought region. And whenever my RSI is at the level 50, either below the level 50, I know I can ride a trend for a sell, and above the level 50, I can also ride it for a buy. Now I okay it, and I have something like this for my RSI. Now I try to make it, fit into my screen, so that I can have it in this form. Now, down there at my RSI, I also want to introduce another indicator that I like using alongside my RSI. It also helped me to ascertain what direction the trend is actually flowing. Now, I like using the moving average, and I like using the period 12 and exponential. Like using period 12 exponential, and I like using this color for the moving average. You don't go to, it doesn't have any level, no level, just leave it as it is. Now this is it for my moving average, and as you can see, the moving average is give us a clear indication of what has been happening right from the fall of these candles. Right from the fall, as you can see, it has been falling. It has been falling, and it fell down from the overbought region. It came all the way from the overbought region down, to the oversold region. It's a clear sign that the price or the trend is about to change. As you can see, the price is currently at the oversold region. It came from the overbought region, fell down. This is how price has been falling. It fell down to the oversold region. Now I'm going to introduce other indicators, but we're going to proceed down to the lower time frame, so we can be able to get a clear picture of what is happening right here on the trend. Now this is exactly what is happening. Let me minimize this a little, so you can actually see what is happening on the chart. This is what is actually happening currently on the chart, and I actually wanted to guide you on how to ride this trend and ride it smoothly. Now we're going to go to the daily time frame. This is what is actually happening on the weekly time frame. As you can see, this week the price has been selling all the way down. On candle, I have a timer candle which is which has like 451 minutes to go for this candle to elapse. So now on my daily time, this is what the trend is like on my daily time frame. Now I'm going to minimize this a bit, so that I should be able to get a clearer picture of what the daily time frame, the daily time chart is. And now I want to introduce one or two things. Now, majority of us don't actually know how to trade using trend lines. This is it. I want to introduce this to you. Let me take this. Let me drag my charts in. You can actually drag your chart in and out, so that it can fit into your screen, so that you can get a clear picture of what the chart is saying. Now this is trend line. Majority of us actually know how to use the trend line, but I just want to guide you on how to make use of the trend line. Look at it. When you take the trend line, you actually want to make it touch the candle, so that you should you know how the trend is moving. You put it to a color, color where you can actually, know, get it, see it bold. Now I'm making it black so I can actually get it, make see it right there on the screen. Now this is what I want to guide you on. This is it. If you look at it, price has been, moving upward. And look at what happened at my RSI region. Look at it. I told you whenever the price is above the level 50, which is actually, which is this. Look at what happened. The RSI crossed the level 50, and this is my level 50. Let me show you the mark. Look at level 50. This is it. Look at the level on, the vertical scale. This RSI is graded from level 0 to level 100. It's graded, and whenever price is above level 50, we should expect a strong buy. And this is what happened. Look at it. The price crosses above level 50, and what happened? See the buy we had. And if you look at it here, if you look at it, this is how the price has been, being on trend line. It has been buying non-stop until we had the break and continue. There's a break of structure. It came down all the way and continue. The trend line acted as a support to the price, and price continue until there's a break of structure. Now this is how to trade this. Let me show you just one big secret that you will not get anywhere. You won't get this anywhere. This is one big secret. Look at this. This is it, and this is how to make good use of this. Um, uh, how to make money out of this. Look at it. There's a break in structure, a break and retest. This is it. Price broke from the trend line. It broke from the trend line. See what happened. Price broke from the trend line and closed below the trend line. So what you do, you get a vertical line, you place it on that candle where price broke, and you look at your far left. You look at your far left, this area. You look at this area where this trend line started. You look for a support, an area of support and resistance. If you look at these candles, you look for area of support and resistance. Area of support and resistance. Now you bring in your bar. You look for area of support and resistance. This is it. This is where we can say, we can actually say this is an area of support and resistance. This is our area of support and resistance. This is it. If you look at it, this this horizontal line acted as, a support to the price. Look at what happened when the price broke through. It came and acted as a support, and price started climbing up. Look at it. Price came all the way down. Tried to break through. It started as a support. Price couldn't go through. Now see what happened below it. Below it, price acted as, the horizontal line acted as resistance. Price tried to go above it. It came down. It came all the way and tried to push above it. It formed the pin bar, came down, came all the way again, and finally broke through. So this is an area. This is where we can see price is acting, the horizontal line is acting as support and resistance. Now this is it. This is my vertical line. If you look at this line drawn from this candle close, from this candle that broke through the trend line, this is my vertical line that crossed through it. Now what I actually want you to note is this. You look at where the price, where we pick as our horizontal line. This is where to place our take profit, because majority of us don't actually know how to enter. This is our entry position. This is our entry region. This is our entry region. See our entry region. If you drag this a bit, you see multiple week rejection within this region, and there's a break of structure. Now this is our trend line. This is our entry position. Now if you look at how this vertical line or this horizontal line is, you can see we can actually see this place. We can actually exit the trade. Imagine riding this trend from this point. Imagine riding this trend from this region to this region for more than 3 months, you know how much you would have realized or how much you would have generated riding from this level, your entry here, starting your entry from here down to the current exit position. You know how much you would have generated. And one thing again, I also want to point out, there are other indicators I can actually introduce if you don't really know how to analyze the chart this way. There are other indicators that can actually help us to get things right. Now I want to introduce one or two indicators. This one is, I call this the candlestick pattern indicator. This one can easily help you. I don't need any further adjustment. It has already been adjusted. It comes with the settings. This one can actually help you to enter the trend from any level, from any angle. Any angle. This one tells you the kind of candlestick pattern formed at every given candle on the chart when there is a break of structure. It tells you either it gives you a bullish engulfing candle to continue the trend, a bear cross, you know, or an hammer candle, or a hammer candle rather, you know, a hammer candle, or a bear haram. This one gives you the candlestick pattern. It gives you the names. So every candlestick, for those of us that knows candlestick pattern, or the candlestick names, you can actually know when a particular candle forms, what to do next. But if you don't, you can actually, you know, contact me, or you can consult me. I have one or two materials, books that I can actually give to you to read, to understand the candlestick formation, the patterns and their names, and what to do when a particular candle is formed on the chart. Now, with this indicator, you can actually know when to enter, when to exit the chart. And also, we also have another indicator that I would like to introduce. We also have other indicators like order block, indicator for order block. We also have indicators like uh, support and resistance. This one is for support and resistance. It tells you where um, you have strong resistance at price. Whenever price get to that spot, you either there's always a reversal or a strong consolidation whenever price get to that zone. Like as you can see, this green is highlighted. It is giving me RS line R1. This is a resistance. There's a strong resistance here that whenever price, if it happens that price is going to come back here, we're going to have multiple rejections, multiple rejection for price to go above this region. There's going to be strong consolidation and the likes. You understand? Now, also, the moving averages is also one very good indicator that we need in our chart. But some people say moving average are always lagging indicators. They don't actually give you the accurate movements you actually need. But I say no to that. I say no to that because I'm a big fan of the moving average. I like using them, seeing it on my charts. I like using the moving average 20, the moving average 20. I also want to introduce the 50 moving average. The 50 moving average. The 50 moving average, I give the color of my choice. I pick exponential. Then I also want to introduce the 200 moving average. The 200 moving average. The 200 moving average. This is it. This is my 200 moving average. When I see it like this on my chart, I know this one is also a guide on how to get trend direction. Now, I want to take this off. I want to take this off. Let me take these indicators off. I'll take these indicators off and make a little illustration on what I have down here on my RSI. Let me take these indicators off. I know it's the chart is a little bit scattered. Let me take this off. Also turn off certain indicator like the candlestick pattern indicator, support and resistance indicator. Let me make the chart a bit neat. Yeah, then I'll go back to the RSI. I've actually described or given you a clear picture of how to trade on this region. You can actually do the same if you see it on the lower time frame, you can actually go to the lower time frame. If you are scared of trading on the higher time frame, you can actually go to the lower time frame, like the 4 hours time frame, to actually look for such positions and enter. But first, you must know your trend direction, because the majority of us like trading that likes trading with the lower time frame don't actually go to the higher time frame to see how the thing is doing up there before we jump into the lower uh, time frame. Now look at this position, look at this region. I don't actually need to, if I want to trade this and trade it successfully, I'll look for where I can get multiple touches to the upside using my trend line, like something like this, something like this here, at least more than three or more touches. Now there's a touch here, there's a touch here, there's a touch here before the break of structure. Now what do I do? I go to the first touch. This is the first touch. I go to the first touch. I ensure it has the region of support and resistance, like this. If you look at it, it's acting as support and resistance. It's acting as support and resistance. And I look far to my right. This is my right. I look far to my right like this. This is my right for my take profit. This is my take profit. This break here is my entry. This is my entry. This is my entry. This is actually my entry position. We'll wait for price to be broken. When price break the trend line, this is going to be your entry. Now this is going to be where you'll be riding the trend. This is where you ride it to. Imagine riding the trend on a 4 hours time frame, riding it all the way down to this region. This is now your take profit. This is your TP. Your TP will be at 108 66.83. This is your TP. Your TP. Imagine riding the trend all the way from this level down here. You imagine how much it would have generated. Though the trend, it didn't go. Normally the trend doesn't go in a smooth move when it's falling, like it did. If you look at it going up, it has never been smooth. It will always go in a zigzag pattern, and on the long run, it's headed in one direction, which is it is either it is going up or it is falling. And see what happened. Take after this break of trend structure or break of structure. See what happened. It came all the way down. This is a clear, and an easy way to trade the volatility and make money. But before I can actually before I can stop this video, I also want you to look at something. Whenever you are placing your trade, always look out for the moving average. Look at the moving average. Look at whenever the moving average is on the moving average on the RSI. Whenever it's above level 80, is a clear indication that price is going to fall. And I can take you to other section on the chart so that you can actually get a clearer picture. And whenever it is, if you look at it from this region, whenever it is below level 20, you should be getting ready for a sell, a buy. But the only way you can get ready for a buy, there are certain criteria, there are certain things you should look out for. Divergence, like we normally get on the charts. This is a clear. Let's look for an area where there is a strong bullish move. If you look at this area, let me show you something. This is a strong area where you have a high, price forming a lower low here, a lower high, price came all the way, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. But if you look at what price is doing on the RSI, it is saying something different. Let me give it a color so that at least you can understand what price is doing down there on the RSI region. Look at what price is doing. The RSI is not agreeing with price. Hence, we have this strong bullish movement. You see the strong bullish movement. This is a strong bullish movement. You see price is not in line. It's not agreeing with this, and If you look at this is a strong way to trade this. Look at what price did here. You come down here, look at it, where we have support and resistance, where price is acting as a support and resistance. uh, if you look at it there, this is a strong indication, a strong place where we can see price acted as support and resistance. Look at the support, it's acting as support and resistance. you know Price came, got rejected, it came, got rejected. Price acting as supports the trend here, support here, and acted as support here as well, and then acted as resistance, resisting the candle from going up. So this is actually a strong zone, and this is our entry. This is our entry, the break of structure here. This is our entry. When you see price break through the trend line, this is our entry, and this is our exit. This is our exit. Very, 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 very okay. You can actually ride this trend. Imagine this is 4 hours candle. You can actually ride the trend, you know, at the close of this candle. This is our entry, and this is it. This is our entry. Look at it. At this angle 90, you've already made some good returns. I can actually, if I have to go through my chart, I can actually bring out several regions where we can actually trade this pattern. Take this pattern of trade and actually make good returns. So I think this video has come a long way. I'll actually stop the video. Once again, this is Mikey's FX Academy. You are welcome to our YouTube channel. Feel free to chat me up, join my channel. You can subscribe to this channel anytime, any day. If you want to register for mentorship, you are free to come in to register. I'll be there to guide you, to give you daily tips and daily analysis on how to trade the volatility, to trade boom and crash. You want to go into the step index, you want to go into major forex, um, be able to get it right, get accuracy on how to do these things perfectly. And you feel free to subscribe to this channel. And thanks for joining me once again. Look forward to see you in my next video. Thanks and bye for now. Ciao.